Welcome and hello Libra, thank you for joining me with Elle for your April Zodiac wheel reading. Thank you, Great Spirit, angels and the divine, guides and gods and goddesses. Thank you for joining me for Libra April 2021. Thank you for your guidance and loving messages for Libra, for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. Certainly a lot of messages wanting to come out there. Got a lot to tell you. Okay, so first up you've got the Ace of Pentacles, Libra. Money, money, money. That's always a good sign. Bring it on. So this is the gift of Earth. So it's very Earth energy. Tangible. Beginnings, financial improvement, salary increases, more money, opportunity, recognition or promotion. Also symbolized in this Ace of Pentacles is the timing of change and setting up secure foundations for the future. So this is your soul's deepest intention this month. Okay, now you've got balance and harmony here with Temperance. Temperance is a card of good luck. It's ruled here by Sagittarius, so it's also about expansion. It represents the traveller and that sense of freedom, equilibrium and balance, adjusting to highs and lows. And it's also significantly about a time to heal wounds and taking care of yourself and thinking things through before you act. Okay, this is in this area of material values, your self-worth, your constructive talents and support systems. Here you have the Four of Pentacles. This is a card that when it comes up in your reading, it's about how your mind works. It's about not taking any risks and being more concerned with making and serving money, saving money, and holding on to what you've already got, because you do count your blessings. And it's also a message of believing in what you can achieve. Now this is connected to your neighbourhood, your local area, short journeys, transportation, communication, siblings, and it governs in this area of your third house, trade, journalism, youth, speech and education. So holding on to what you got and counting your blessings. Believe in what you can achieve. The Death card here in the area of the base of your wheel. So this is about what you've reincarnated for. It's your foundation. It's another one of the psychic areas of the wheel. It's connections, your parents, your early childhood environment, how you see yourself. It also governs land, property, the nation's soul and weather. And I think the weather is really important these days to bring into the reading because it's so unpredictable. Okay, so now the influence of the Death card here is in reverse. So it's just speaking to you about seeking out counselling if you're not feeling that your lifestyle is going in a healthy direction. And it also is a card that's symbolising not really wanting to accept change. Okay? But sometimes events are beyond your control, and you sometimes need to steer your life into a new direction of change. This is the message of the Death card. So change is good. We do sort of feel like, oh, you know, I wish things had changed, I'm sick of this same old, and then when it does come to change, you go, oh, but that's not the way I wanted it to change. Well, sometimes things don't change the way we want them to change, but the way they are changing is to bring us closer, or bring you closer to what you are ultimately desiring, which we'll find out through the 11th and 9th houses when the cards come up there. Okay, so it is for your higher good. So try not to come from a place of fear. The Knight of Pentacles, this is a very methodical, practical energy. This is someone that, you know, digs into, look at details in a very deep manner. And it's a sign here that it's of wanting to reinvent yourself and wanting to really pursue what you love. Now, it is in the area of where you find your joy. It's to do with relationships or connections to do with matters of the heart, and it governs the hobbies, sport, love that's given, good fortune, where you find your joy, entertainment, nobility, and speculation. And it also governs your children. So for some of you, this may represent one of your children. It is a earth sign, either Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. A younger person more so than a elder person. So anywhere between 20 and 35 possibly. But there's a practical energy here, and I do feel that with this there are milestones taking place and a sense of responsibility. And it's also a message when it appears in your spread of one door closing but another one opening. Okay? Oh, nice. Seven of Pentacles, options. All the different options is being shown there, and this is in your working life. This is in the area of your co-workers, your workplace. So you may have options in choosing your position, or how much extra hours you want to take on, or what job you want to change to or move to, because there is a bit of things changing, especially with that Death card presenting reversed. Things are changing, but you have a very material, tangible energy here, because you've got the Pentacles in there. You've got a lot of Pentacles showing up. So that is high finance, trade and material gain also symbolised there. So that's always good. And the Seven of Pentacles gives you choice in your business or career, It gives you choice and options in your personal goals and contemplation, and you being able to really believe in your dreams. Now, the devil. The devil is here in the partnership area, business partnerships or marriage partnerships. This is the area of the wheel that represents the balance and harmony, and it governs legal affairs, contracts, scandals, and international relations for some of you. Now, the devil is a card of temptation, it's a card of ambition and control, it's lust, addiction, and it's a message when it falls in your spread that something or someone has control over you. Alright? So be careful of that. And, you know, are you being tempted? Are you being drawn to something that you know probably isn't really that good for you? But it has got some really positive cards being shown up here. So this can also indicate, because it's in the partnership area, it's indicating to me that the other person involved, whether it's business or relationship or love relationships, wants to make a commitment or will make a commitment. Okay? So for business, that could be a very good sign of a commitment being made. And I do feel this is about finances and the tangible. The Ten of Wands, wanting to share the load. Why should you have to take on all the responsibilities and all the work? And that is, you know, about perfection through completion, whether it's good or bad. And you do, you know, seem to be wondering why the journey is so hard and why there are so many day-to-day responsibilities, which you may have to hire someone to help you get these things done. And this is a message of reaching out for help, that your partner cannot always help you. And just really evaluating, have you taken on too much? Do you need to delegate some of this load that you're carrying? Here in the 8th house of finances and shared resources, inheritances, the beginnings and endings of things, could literally be birth or rebirth. There's some sort of renewal. This area of the wheel governs corporations, taxes, insurances, so you may have to get your insurances in order there. But there's celebrations here with the Three of Cups, so you're going to be able to get on top of all these things. You just have to sort of methodically and practically work through them by the look of it here. Three of Cups is message to you of forming close bonds, sharing good times with family and friends and partners, even professional associates, planning a party, and really reflecting the deep love and respect that you share with a loved one, and feeling quite lucky and blessed in life to have the group of people that you have in your life. True and loving people that really care about you. So this is in the area of your spiritual and physical explorations. It governs philosophy, the law, religion, travel, and it is also a part of the future. So this is one of your goals that we were talking about before. So you have the star, the guiding star of hope. Beautiful place to have the star up there in your 10th house. Career, promotions, governments, parents, and it'll take you out of the past and towards your future. So life is really improving. And the karmic link between you and the situation brings challenges to help you grow. But it's full of promises. And it's full of promise to start living again. Okay, so that's a really nice place for that to be. So that's what's shining over you. And then you have the Ace of Swords. Aces are always about new beginnings. They're a powerful energy, and they're also about individuality. And the Ace of Swords is the gift of air, and air is about mental activity and things coming through the airwaves. And victory comes, it can't be taken away. So when you do have a victory, that's yours. It's your victory to savor. There's wise decision making when the Ace of Swords appears, and the reminder that thoughts manifest into action and decision making and fair decision making. And this is to do with social groups, friendships, hopes and fears, and it's in the area of future, and you're determined to cut through the crap to get to your future destination, your ultimate goal. Two of Pentacles, this is also about getting your balance, getting things balanced, and Libra, you really like to have balance in your life. So when things get a bit chaotic or out of whack, you sort of don't function that well. So it is a bit of a juggling act because you've got the Two of Pentacles there, and you are feeling like you're juggling life's demands, and you're also possibly feeling that more's going out than coming in, and you're ready to put yourself on a mission to set your path to achieve financial success. Okay, this is in the area of your subconscious, what is behind the scenes, what is hidden. It is often a good indication of where your head's at or how you're feeling and what you're thinking. But I do feel financially, you know, even if you do have to juggle things around, you will keep moving. It's like 2 steps forward and 1 step back, but you keep moving ahead nonetheless. Now I'll just focus here for you on your guardian angel message for April. You can ask your guardian angel for help and guidance through April. And it is the Angel of Dreams. Beautiful card there. You've got your dream catcher above your bed and the Angel of Dreams there, giving you some guidance and direction through your sleep. And the number 10, which as I said is perfection through completion of a cycle. So there's one part of your life so far, that cycle is coming to an end. Okay, you've learnt your lessons from that cycle, and now you're moving forward. So that's a really good sign. And because you've got pretty much got so much wonderful cards here, Libra. I mean, yes, you've got to sort of embrace the change. You want things to change. You may not really have wanted things to change the way it's going to be changing, but just keep in mind that, you know, go with the flow, because the change is ultimately taking you to the goal of why you wanted things to change in the first place. It's just maybe not doing it the way you actually wanted. So there's a little bit of relinquishing control there. What message is there for Libra for April? about here. Recovery. So there's something that you are recovering from, and you've got the support behind you. So the universe is supporting this recovery. So I will put that over there with the Ten of Wands. All the responsibilities that you sort of feel you're carrying on your own. And this says let go. So there's still something that you need to let go of. There's still something from your past that maybe it doesn't fit into your future, that you need to sort of accept that that's got to change. But there's a letting go there, nonetheless. Okay, so now I will start part 2. That's the end of part 1 for you, Libra. So part 2 reveals the planetary placements for you. The full moon is here in Scorpio, and it's illuminating the area of finances, one of the money houses for you. And the full moon is on the 27th of April at 7.6 degrees of Scorpio. So the full moon is about culmination. It's about something blossoming. It can also indicate celebrations being held at that time. And it's peak energy. It's the energy of everything is right at the highest. Just like when the ship was caught in the Suez Canal. All of man's manual efforts to try and get that ship out didn't work, but then along came a supermoon and a super king tide, and hey presto, the ship was released and it unblocked the Suez Canal. And that is a fact. The universe had the move. Man could not produce what nature can produce. So there was cause to celebrate, even though initially some energy was stuck. So that's sort of an indication of how the full moon works. If there is energy that's stuck, there could be a cause to celebrate with this full moon, because it can get the energy unstuck. And it being in Scorpio on the 27th of April does bring about that culmination of contemplating the deeper things in life. So it is a good time to record your dreams, tune into your intuition, listen to your gut instincts, and also write down your inspirational ideas, because you will get more clarity about them as the moon moves into Taurus. And it's also a time to avoid any unnecessary conflict. Pluto is still here in your 4th house, Libra. So that's where a lot of your transformation is going on, in your home or family, land or property. So there may be something to do with land or property or home that is what you need to let go of. Saturn and Jupiter are still in Aquarius, so that is influencing this 5th house area. And Saturn is the Lord of Karma and helping you really get in contact with your own unique multiple dimensional beingness. How's that for a mouthful? That galactic being that you actually are. And I do feel that it's part of helping us understand that we are a part of a galaxy. We're not just a little planet and there's nothing else out there. We're a part of a galactic energy. Okay? And learning our lessons so that we can move forward. Because Saturn is about timing. Okay? It's the father of time. So when the time is right, we will be able to move forward. And Jupiter is a part of the timekeeper energy with Saturn. They're both travelling through Aquarius. So very interesting dynamics unfolding there. Jupiter is the Lord of abundance, so there's a sextile with Jupiter and Venus. The sextiles are very positive aspects, so there's a nice dance going on there with Jupiter and Venus on the 28th of April. So if you've been looking for some romance or wanting to create more romance in your relationship or looking for a new romantic interest, 28th of April is a wonderful time for that. Could be feeling more in love with life, and your joy could be quite contagious, so quite a good time for socialising, catching up with friends, people you love, because it all is in one of the relationship houses, and this is also connected to your children and matters of the heart, where you find your joy and good fortune. And Jupiter is certainly a planet of good fortune, and you could also find with that lovely sextile to Venus that around about the 28th your finances may well improve, so that's always good news. But if you're a gambler or like to speculate, don't go overboard, because whatever Jupiter touches, it expands. Okay? So you could, and it is in the area of speculation and that kind of thing, so it could have you blowing a lot of money on gambling or something like that. But the positive high vibration of the Jupiter energy is excellent for legal outcomes, any dealings with government, writing, if you've got to write letters, if you've got to teach, or doing anything with education, education, public speaking, communicating, or media in general. Neptune here in the area of work, house of health, food and hygiene, co-workers, karmic debt. This area governs your mind, body and well-being, your in-laws and public health. And Neptune being in there is highlighting that right brain activity, trusting your intuition with that area of your life. Go with your gut instincts, but don't make any life-changing decisions, or try to avoid making any big life-changing decisions, especially around the 20th. Just contemplate on them. But it could have you really enjoying some sort of outing as well. You know, an inspirational movie, the art gallery, that kind of thing. Or you could be in the workplace getting together and doing something like that with workmates for a bit of a moral boost. Could be something good to introduce to the workplace. Uranus is here in the area of joint finances, beginnings and endings. This governs renewal, corporations, tax, that kind of thing. And Uranus is in Taurus, so the Uranus is the unexpected and expects surprises. It governs electricity, your mental activity, astronauts, astrologers, science, glamour, pop stars, and it also is a good indication of earth disturbances, especially with Uranus in Taurus. So that again brings us back to the weather situation. So this is here in the area of birth and rebirth, and it's also one of the psychic houses governing the occult. So the sun, the creative energy, our conscious mind, our confidence, our image, is also moving into Taurus on the 19th of April. So self-knowledge is gained through connections with groups and clubs, and it's an auspicious time to reassess personal goals and use the strength available to us now to consolidate any shaky areas of our life. And we can also enjoy the sensual side. So you may find that you do sort of maybe even surprise yourself, because the Sun will be conjuncting the planet of the surprise, Uranus, sorry, not Jupiter, Uranus. Mercury is also moving into Taurus on the 19th. So the stellium is forming here with Sun, Mercury and Venus all moving into Taurus. Venus moves into Taurus on the 14th of April, and Venus is very at home in Taurus. It's a ruling sign. It's the Taurus energy. So ideal time to improve your appearance and that sense of well-being. And Mercury, it is moving into Taurus on the 19th. So it's a time where you could find yourself being very gregarious and stimulating new thinking as well. And then Mars will be moving into Cancer on the 23rd of April. So write all the dates down, because they're significant about the timing for you to make your move or your changes in tune with the energies. So Mars moving into Cancer on the 23rd. So this is sort of about fighting the good fight, and this is in the area of the zenith of the wheel, the rewards of karma, your social status, reputation, highest achievements, connected to parents, government and promotions, and fighting the good fight for a cause or for people's rights that you feel strongly about. But at the same time protecting yourself and protecting your family. So you may retreat if you feel that you're being personally attacked or hurt in some way. There's, with that Cancer energy, you will fight the good fight, but you'll also retreat rather than lash out. So it's sort of not really a violent thing being shown here. How to use this Cancer energy, this Mars in Cancer energy: your physical body. Go walking, play a sport, get involved in some sort of physical activity, because the Mars energy is very energetic, impulsive, enthusiastic, okay? And it's also one that heightens that sexual desire as well, and can have you being in a situation where you're attracting a lot of attention and having to deal with a lot of attention as well. But there's that sense of sort of being happy about that, and you know, you might even use the Mars energy to dance. There's no better way to heal yourself or the planet, if the planet and its well-being is your cause that you're fighting the good fight for. Dance and song and chanting is always very beneficial for that kind of thing. So now I'll just focus on the confirmation card for this reading. For Libra for April. Clearing the way. 4 of Keys. So you've got the keys here to clear the road, plough the road, moving things out of the way. So this is a strong signal that it's now time to take significant action to remove an obstruction out of your way. that letting go of something to do with your home or land or property. So it may be your professional life or a relationship or work or a creative project. You must be clear-headed, so be sure to temper your actions with calm and forethought. Think things through carefully before you do things. If you are too urgent and excitable, you may waste your energy or even cause damage. On the other hand, if you are overly gentle and cautious, you won't clear the way completely. Be determined and strong as you work to remove the obstacles that block your steps. With time and your attention, the way to your dreams will open up. Lovely. So you just have to, one step at a time, methodically work out a strategy to clear these obstacles out of your way and let it go. Okay, so thank you so much, Libra, for joining me. Please do click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell next to it, and you can contact me for any readings that you'd like to look into a little bit deeper by just contact me in the details below. Love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you and talk to you next month. Many blessings coming your way, Libra. Namaste.